It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Number 33 gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So striding in, number 9. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping up now, Mel Glass. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Glass is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mel Glass becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 1.
So now to the plate, Stewart. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Number 40 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. but he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings, hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Coming to the plate now, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 19.
Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Glass is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, Ryan Hall.
At the plate, Ryan Hall. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in, Chad Stewart. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
In now, Virgil Stewart.
Batting 4.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
Number 13.
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Number 13 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Pitch on the way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
I got to count 2-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Frank Kilgore, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, number 30. Fouled off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Goodness, 0-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That is second. The catcher, Jason Worth.
At the plate now, Jason Worth, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Mike Morrison, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Chris Burke, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Chris Burke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting six, the designated hitter, Cameron Dean.
Next will be the designated hitter, Cameron Dean. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, number 20, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And it's fouled away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Worth finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Settling in now, number 6, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. That evens it up 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line to the right side. Hall is there, one away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready for another chance? Number 9. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Mel Glass, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Stewart. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. That's wide. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, number 13. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0. Runner goes. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The set and the 2-1.
Oh, that's up.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Frank Kilgore, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Next for New York, Trotter. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate, Chris Weaver, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, number 19, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The 1-0. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Now back, right fielder, Ryan Hall.
At the plate now, Ryan Hall, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Into the box, Chad Stewart, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 0-2 home. Hall, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in now, Virgil Stewart, as the changeup to him drops in there for the 1st strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
2-2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Chris Burke. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 down, runners at first and second. Way outside. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, number 30, as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Number 19 is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Jason Worth.
In now, Jason Worth. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Mike Morrison.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Mike Morrison. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the imposing power bat, Cameron Dean. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20.
Stepping into the box, number 20 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. The 2-2. Rocket to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
So now to the plate, Trotter, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
A 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball laid off well below the knees. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder at the track, the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And it's now 5-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Greg Starr answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Chris Weber. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 19.
Now to the plate, number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And the pitch. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-3 New York. Leading off the inning, number 6, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, number 9. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Mel Glass. Pitch misses. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Hall is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in now, Stewart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, number 13, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. The Blue Jays leave a pair. They're still down 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ryan Hall. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Stewart onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So striding forward now, Chad Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, Virgil Stewart. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Two and one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Frank Kilgore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Frank Kilgore.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen. Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
At the plate now, number 30, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And another foul ball. And it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box, Jason Worth. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Brian Schaefer is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Stepping in now, Mike Morrison, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Now at the plate, number 6. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Here it is.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays 4. Here comes the first pitch. Chris Burke is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
2-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Cameron Dean 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Down and away, ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 20.
At the plate, number 20. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Trotter will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chris Weber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, number 19.
In now, number 19. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
But down 21.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. Grounded to short. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-4. Dwight Young is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Dwight Young.
Digging in once again, number 9. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mel Glass.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mel Glass. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. One out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now batting, Stewart. From the stretch.
Ball one, no strikes.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, number 13. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Frank Kilgore. Ball one to start the at-bat. Holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Ground ball left side. 1 run scores. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions, and from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Number 50 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. At the plate, number 30, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. I'm set with the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. To 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Jason Worth. 0-1 the count. The 0-1.
1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make a call for yourself. The umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. From the stretch, the 1-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Sinker misses, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Morrison. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 31.
Ryan Hall will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now pitch on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now at the plate, Chad Stewart. First delivery to him on the way. And And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The third baseman, number 13, Virgil.
Striding into the box, Virgil Stewart. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you'll want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris Burke. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. Stepping in now, Cameron Dean.
The designated hitter.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they jump ahead by 3.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Dennis Butler takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 23, Dennis Butler. The batter, number 20.
At the plate now, number 20, as he rips it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 9, the Blue Jays 6. Into the box now, number 6. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hall is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Number 35 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 35.
Next to bat for Toronto, number 9. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mel West.
To the plate now, Mel Lass. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Runners on first with 1 down. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Stewart, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
A runner on first with 2 away. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Toronto. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Striding in, Trotter already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Not shortstop, number 21.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Chris Weber. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 19. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 13 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Ryan Hall.
Standing in, Ryan Hall. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Well, that's off the plate.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Trotter rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4. And he's safe.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Chad Stewart, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Number 47 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box, Virgil Stewart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Seared down the first baseline. The second for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 11-6. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Frank Kilgore, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 30.
Into the box now, number 30, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 50 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 35 hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees